Hello? Oh, hi, darling.
Half a world away, another day. So let's go play on the moon. It's a starry place. We embrace the space while we're miles away on the moon.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of On the Other Line. I am your host, Kelly Keegs. We're here. We're just hanging. We're dishing. We've got a plethora of moods in the building today, I think.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
First off, how are you ladies? Madeline, Gia?
Good.
Vibes are up today.
Vibes are up?
Yes, vibes are up.
Vibes are high.
Yes.
Vibes are high.
Yes.
Vibes are up. My vibes are up too, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe we're more
It's a
on the
good
same
vibe.
page than I thought.
Yeah.
I love
great
I
vibes
love a good
day.
vibes day. Love a good vibes day. A couple of things we're going to talk about. Obviously, Taylor Watch. We're on Taylor Watch. We're going to talk about that. First, I want to see how everybody's weekend was. How are you guys?
Good.
I'm looking at Gia. I'm looking at Gia
had to take a
mostly
second.
because Gia had quite the weekend.
I had a fun
going on, girl?
weekend.
You had a fun
I got
weekend.
dumped.
Gia got dumped.
I got dumped.
Gia got dumped. That's mainly what's happening
Yep.
here. How you feeling? You feeling okay?
I am in a bit of a manic episode where
Totally.
like 1 hour I'm like, let's go, life's good, and the next hour I'm like, I will kill myself.
Yeah, totally.
So right now I'm in the good hour.
You are in the
so
good
you
hour.
guys
Yeah.
caught me at a good time.
We love that. We love scheduling.
Can we
around.
move recording up an hour? I'm
Yeah.
about to
Yeah.
hit a
No,
depressive
honestly,
episode.
there is nothing I understand more than that. Like when you're in those moods or when you're in that feeling or you're just feeling like fucking shit and then like 5 minutes later you're
Yep.
feeling fine and needing that like not even needing to change things around, but when things fall in a way that it's like, all right, I can be productive in this hour
Yep.
and I have things to do in this hour because I know that in 1 hour I can just go home and cry myself to sleep.
Yes.
Like that's
yes.
like,
Like
it's like a
that'll be me when
reward.
I go home. But
100%.
right now, like I feel fine. This weekend was fun.
Yes.
I drank a lot
Only way to do it.
and had some escapades and just had a good time.
You go, girl. I'm
Yep.
proud of you. That's the
Thanks.
only way you do it. You just gotta fight through it.
Yep,
Listen, girl,
fight through
I've been dumped also, and it's the fucking worst.
Yeah,
and
it
you
sucks.
can't let it you can't let it drown you, even though
Yeah.
you feel like it is.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was for me.
Yeah.
It was the fucking worst.
I know. I'm just
And
trying to like not think about it too much, but like
Distract.
yes, I'm just trying to
distract,
distract
which
myself
I think
a
is
lot.
fine. I think
Yeah.
that's like a healthy way to deal with things. Like I understand that that you have to like obviously confront major issues and acknowledge feelings and whatever. But I also think that distracting yourself with like getting outside and hanging out with your friends and surrounding yourself with the people that make you feel better is also a good way to take care of, to acknowledge what's going on and to help yourself. Otherwise you sit in the dark, you know
Don't
what I mean?
drown in
Like,
it.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't drown in
Yeah.
it. Don't feel bad about it, but we're
Yeah.
here for you. We love you.
Thanks. Yes, I have
Everything is
an
fine.
amazing support system.
Oh, yeah.
You guys,
Everyone's here.
my friends, like school friends, everything's been amazing. My mom, my sister, my brother.
Everyone's popping off.
Yes.
You have a lot of good in your life coming up.
That's like
Absolutely.
the one like great thing that's come out of this is that I really realized that I have amazing people in my life. So it's nice.
Yeah.
I literally just got chills, Gia, because you said that. Like, I'm not kidding. That is such, anytime I talk to somebody that just fell out of a relationship, either they got dumped or they broke up with someone and it was like a serious relationship. When that happened to me, the first thing I did was like, I looked around and I was like, where the fuck are all my friends? Like, where are all these people? Like, I felt like I hadn't been keeping up with them in my life as much as I like normally would or would like to.
It always happens.
It just happens, right?
Yeah.
And within minutes, everyone was by my fucking side again. Everyone was
Yeah.
checking on me, making sure I was good, inviting me out to places, like
Yep.
just again keeping me distracted, keeping me like moving and whatever. And to this day, it's made me value friendship over literally everything. Like,
Yeah.
and family too. But it's just like over. It doesn't matter. Like who comes into your life, who leaves your life, whatever. Like the people that are there for you when you need them to be are so vital.
Yeah.
And it's a shout out to friends. It's a shout out to friends who are there
Shout
when
out to
people are
friends.
going through shit. Shout out to friends.
Yeah.
And I will say too that like if you are a friend and you see someone going through shit, like step it up.
Yeah.
It's your time.
Yeah.
Now it's like, all right, we're doing our job right now. I'm your friend. We're hanging out. It's not, you don't have to be like up their ass every 5 minutes, but you gotta
just checking in.
that's your
Right.
job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And this
It'll all
girl
be
right
okay.
here has been the best. So
Oh, of course.
Thanks.
Oh, besties. Besties.
Yeah.
We had
I
a
love it.
nice brunch on Saturday.
yes,
Oh,
it was
where'd you
lovely.
go?
We
My
went-
apartment.
Yeah.
You made brunch?
Me and my roommates made a
That
Hash
is-
browns
I'm gonna
and
cry my eyes out. That's the
bagels.
cutest
Yeah.
thing. Why am I so emotional right now?
I'm like, that's so cute. Friday night I came home drunk and my roommate was like, tomorrow morning we're doing a brunch at the apartment. And I was like, okay. So I made eggs and hash browns and bagels.
Amazing.
It was so
Yeah,
fun.
it was awesome.
Oh, that is such a good time. Did you
Yeah.
have like a whole crew?
Yeah, there
Oh
was
my
like
God, there's
12
so many girls.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what a fucking fun time.
Yeah. And
Bubbles,
Gia-
I hope. Champagne.
Yeah, there was
Lots of
champagne.
champagne. Gia and I don't
yes.
hang out with a ton of girls usually, so it was nice to like
Yes.
have
I was
like
like scared. I was
girl
like, oh my
day.
God, so many girls.
No, it is so important, especially working here, just because there's
That's
so
why-
many guys
yeah.
around that like you hang out with your girlfriends. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
need fucking girl time. And I feel like that is another thing too that I always kind of forget about. Like I wouldn't say I'm somebody who's like boy crazy, but I do get wrapped up in a boy situation. Like I get wrapped up in guys all the time where I'm like, it's an attention thing. I want attention. And that's and sometimes it's like I want male attention. Like it's easy to get attention from my girlfriends. It's not
Right.
easy to get attention from guys.
It's the
so
chase.
it's a challenge. Yeah. And so that's one part of it. But then when you take a step back and you're like, fuck, I need a motherfucking girls' day. And you have that girls' day, you're like, wow, I needed to get all these feelings off my chest. I needed to just have these conversations. I needed to just like speak freely without worrying about like, I don't know, like sounding ridiculous or sounding stupid or someone making fun of me for what I'm saying, like not in like a playful way.
Right.
And like, I don't know. It's just that sense of security when you're just like with your fucking girls. It feels great.
No, we were
Feels
talking
great.
mad shit.
It just
Yeah.
feels good too to talk
Yeah.
mad shit.
It was
like
awesome.
it feels
Yep.
good to talk mad shit with your girls. And I know that I think on KFC Radio they were talking about like how to like get together with your boys or whatever. And there's nothing about getting better than getting with the boys. And I had commented on it like, oh yeah, it must be nice. Like you guys don't have to worry about anything. Just get together with the boys.
Yeah,
drop everything for
literally.
the boys. But it's kind of the same for girls too. Like it's just
Yeah.
if you when we get together, it's
I
harder.
know, but
It's harder, I think.
I
for
know.
the
I
girls to
feel
get
like
together.
girls are like, when they have a boyfriend, they're less likely to hang out with their girlfriends than boys are
It's
to
so
hang out with their
true.
boyfriends.
It's-
It's like, why?
I don't know either. I think it's because
Boys hate women,
Right.
and then they're like, "Let me get away from my girlfriend as fast as possible."
True. That is always like the common trope, which I fucking
I
hate.
know. It's
hate
like I
when
have some
guys-
girlfriends that it's like impossible to get them away from their boyfriends. And
It's
it's like,
annoying.
you can't
especially
do
if it's
an
like
hour?
a new, especially if it's like a new relationship. And there's nothing that you notice more than girls who obsess with their boyfriends than when you are just coming out of a relationship. You're like, bitch, you won't leave your boyfriend. It's like, you're probably like that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
but like right
yeah,
now,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like you don't leave your fucking boyfriend.
Yeah,
How am I
literally.
supposed to
Like,
hang
no,
out with
I'm
you?
single.
I feel like I was good
Yeah.
at it though.
You were.
Yeah, for the
we were
most
also.
part.
You and I are in very unique situations in terms of our relationships and
Yeah.
how those.
True.
In terms of how
Well, you
those,
guys are busy ladies. You're ladies of the town. You know what I mean? Like you're not like
We're like-
you're not like
yeah.
I need to hang out with my boyfriend and
Yeah,
cuddle all
no.
night
Yeah,
and watch
yeah.
Netflix for 4 days straight. Like that's
Right.
not like the vibe always.
Also,
So
you
you're
hang out
just-
with my boyfriend just as much as I do.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
True, you're also friends.
Yeah,
so you
we're
have,
all
it's
friends.
so much nicer when like it and it's I'm not saying that you still don't need girl time, but when you have groups of friends and you're legitimately friends with like your friend's boyfriend or significant other, whoever
Yeah.
it is, it makes things so much easier. But it does hit different when it's just the girls and everybody's drunk.
Oh,
I bet there was
extremely.
music blasting. I hope there was singing.
Yes,
all the
I had a
above.
Sunday brunch thing
Fuck yeah,
going.
let's
A like,
go.
playlist going on the TV. It was very fun. It was very
I might
like
throw a girls brunch
I
this
know it was
weekend,
like
just because
we've
of
never
this.
done it before,
Just
and
'cause
I
I'm
was
jealous.
like, what a fun little idea this was.
That is such a.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys did that. That's great. Those are all the things to look forward to. I also think
Right.
too that like I know every single week now that it's nice out, all of a sudden I'm in a good mood because of the weather and springtime.
Maybe that's why
but
we're-
it is
maybe that's why
that
we're so
it's.
Wait, I just remembered that you had such a fire outfit this weekend.
Oh yeah, like
did,
I was letting
Kelly.
you guys talk about your weekend, but I was definitely gonna bring up mine.
I was because I was about to
I had
ask how was
quite the
your
weekend.
weekend, and then I
Kelly.
thought like you
Yeah.
literally slayed the
No, I
house.
slayed. I
boots
slayed
down.
your house to the
I hope
ground,
you got
yeah.
some male attention for that.
I slayed the lover house to the ground. That's a fact.
Yes, you did.
I had a couple of April is like a big birthday month. A lot of my friends are born in April, whatever. So there's always a bunch of parties and just things, events, whatever. This weekend, it is actually today, present day, not Wednesday, but Tuesday. Marty's birthday. Happy birthday, Marty.
Happy birthday, Marty.
Happy birthday, Marty Bush.
Shout out, happy birthday! And we had a little club outing for our boy
Oh.
Marty, and I went to the motherfucking club, y'all, which I haven't been to in forever. Like I just,
Yeah.
my friends will go through phases where we'll like sometimes we'll be like obsessed with the best restaurants, sometimes we'll be obsessed with the best like lounges, we'll be obsessed with the best dive bars. Like we just kind of go through phases of life. And right now everybody's kind of busy. It is wedding season. I'm fortunate enough this year to only have one wedding. Thank fucking God.
You had 83
and it's
last
like
year.
right. It was just I had so many, and it's like one of my best friends, and so I'm just really hype about like this one wedding. So that's all I've been focusing on. But people are busy, you know, they're busy doing shit, whatever. So it's nice that in the midst of all of this craziness, we have like a kind of out of the box plan.
Yeah.
Something I haven't done in a while. And I was like, all right, I'm going to the fucking club and I'm going to a cool place. We're going through like the back door. Like we have all kinds of cool, like fancy shit going on. I'm going to wear pasties on my nipples.
Yep.
That's what I decided to do.
And you
with
looked
a little shirt over
amazing.
it.
You
slayed.
Thank you. I wish that I could tell myself I could go back in time and tell like I'm trying to think what age. 7th grade self. I'm trying to think of the time when I was like fully stuffing my bra. Like maybe 7th grade. Be like, don't worry, girl. Like one day you're going to go out to the club in a sheer top with pasties on and you're going to feel great about it. And like, I just think if I had felt that way then, I'd feel so much differently. Like it just took me a long time to be like cool with my body, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
And so, but I felt great. I felt hot. I had a little skirt from Revolve.
You looked amazing.
I'm a Revolve girl now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I was feeling hot, slang, totally slang. Out till like 3:30 in the morning, which,
jeez.
you know, I honestly had expected and was worried that I'd be stuck until like 6 a.m. I was like,
I feel
this
like that
crew,
group,
my rage.
once they go hard, they go hard.
Right. I was like, oh no, these people might go out more, like shit, you know, whatever. And thankfully everybody was like pretty fucked up and mostly tired and wanted to go home.
Yeah.
We had been drinking like for a while, like before the club and whatever. So I was like, thank God. I went home, passed out on my face, all my makeup on, lights on, whole thing.
Yep.
My
Felt
favorite
like
thing
home.
to do.
Yeah, felt like home. Again, hadn't done that in a while. Really just felt like a piece of home. And then woke up promptly for brunch in the financial district the next day, 2 p.m. I was like, all right, I can make it. And I felt okay. I was like, all right, I made it through because it can go one of two ways. If I'm doing shit like that, I'm either dead to the world, puking all day, like I can't move, or I'm completely fine and ready to go again. And thankfully, I was blessed from the gods, able to go out again, throw on my Skims bodysuit, got downtown, and turns out the place was it was a Mexican restaurant, and food was bomb. The music they were playing, they had like a DJ there, and it was fucking bumping. So I was like right back at the club.
Look
like
at you.
Every single song I could not stop singing. And this time I was with my high school friends, and it was
fine.
my high school besties' husband's birthday. Happy birthday, Brett.
Happy birthday,
And
Brett.
Birthday, Brett.
Shouts. And so he had there are people too that have like a million fucking friends. They're one of the weddings that I went to in Mexico last year. And so I thought it was just going to be like 5 of us. The group was like 15. And I was like, oh yeah, all right. This is a whole crew. We're doing this. We're going out after. And
But it was Sunday fun day.
this was Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
This was Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh yeah. This was Saturday. And it was great. And so then everybody kind of fizzled out around 6 p.m. and went home, had to walk dogs and such. And that was the whole thing. So I was like, all right. I was about to send myself home. And then I was craving a Sabret's hot dog.
Yum.
And
I saw this.
Yes, and I was tweeting about this, and I need to tell you, ladies, that I think something we need to look into, add it to the list of things that we're going to make to change the world. An app that tracks where the Sabret's hot dog stands are. And when I mean Sabret's, I mean like the real legit ones with the umbrella. And I only need that because Sabret's makes those like onions in the red sauce that they put on the hot dog, and that is my fucking shit.
I saw you had ketchup and onions.
Well, so that was not what I wanted. That was the opposite of what I wanted. So I was swindled and drunk, and it was my own fault. But I want the hot dog with the red onions, and I say red onions, and I mean the sauce onions. Like I don't mean literal red onions.
Okay.
So I found a place downtown. I was walking around aimlessly, found a place downtown. There was like 3 carts in a row. One of them I noticed only later had a Sabret's umbrella on it, but I didn't see that at first. But they all had hot dogs on them. So I was like, all right, all these places have hot dogs. Like, whatever, I'll just go up. And I went up and I was like, hey, I'd love a hot dog with like the red onions. And they were like, we don't have that. And I was like, well, what do you have? And he's like, well, we have onions. And then we have like ketchup or whatever. And I was like, all right, yeah, fine. That's cool. I didn't think much about it.
Right.
And then they handed me a hot dog with raw red onions and ketchup.
Yeah, I saw that and I was a bit concerned for your hot dog order. I was like,
No. I had heartburn for maybe 48 hours. Yeah, it was a fucking nightmare, and it really didn't scratch the itch. So I think after this is done, I'm going to pop up to a place where I know that there is a hot dog cart right outside Central Park and get myself that fix.
Yeah, I mean,
because
Central Park is riddled with those things.
riddled.
Yes.
Absolutely riddled.
I also feel like up by you should have a lot.
Yeah, but they do just close to the park. I have to like walk
Yeah.
over from there. Right by my house. Oh God, I wish there was a Subarats.
Imagine
right
if
out
there's
my
like one on
thing.
your corner. Like
No,
next
that
to
would
your
I
bodega.
would like make my whole day. Like I'm in kind of a poppin' spot. Like you'd think maybe they'd throw one out there, but maybe in the summer sometime. But yeah, it was an eventful weekend, out and about,
Yep.
living our lives. I'm
Yep.
proud of us.
We were out and about this year.
Out and
we
about.
were.
And I'm proud of us all for getting out of the house. I feel like it's, again, spring has sprung.
Yeah.
We're living our lives. We're
That
out
was
and
me on
about.
Saturday. Like I was like, I can't do it. I'm not gonna go out. I had a big night on Friday. I was like, I can't.
You did it.
And I did it.
Yes.
And then once I was out, I was like, thank God I went out because I was like, I would have just sat in my bed and been like, fuck my life.
Of
Like,
course. And
yeah.
then you sit on the phone, you sit on
Yeah.
your fucking TikTok,
yeah.
like whatever. We need to,
Makes you feel
this is the
gross.
season of
Yeah.
us,
I'm glad I did it.
living in the moment, living in the present. I think
saying
that's what it
yes.
needs to be.
Yes.
Saying yes, doing all the things.
Yeah, I went to Broadway Sunday. I had a weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, what'd you see?
Book of Mormon.
How was it?
Love. It's my second
Have
time
you seen
seeing
it before? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It was so good.
I have never seen it,
It-
and I
at
at
first-
first was like, I don't know if I'll like that.
it's
and then I
so
looked more
good.
into it, and I think I would love it. So I think I need to see it.
It's my second time seeing it. It's so
Yeah.
funny. It's so
Oof.
funny, and it's the people who did. It's the guys from South Park.
Right, I know. Yeah.
So it's
Matt
like
Stone, right?
Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Trey Parker, yeah.
And so it's like they talk in South Park,
Hilarious.
and it's so good. And everyone who's in it, I saw it like before COVID, and some of the same people were in it, and I was like, God, these people can sing.
That's amazing.
Very
people,
good.
I mean, people rave about, and have been raving for years about Book of Mormon. I think that it was like at one point it was the hardest show to get tickets for. It was like
It's
it was
really
like
good.
Hamilton. You know how when Hamilton came out, everybody was like, you can't even get in the door.
Right.
It was that good. That's what Book of Mormon was like early days.
Yeah.
And now that it's like, it's cooled down over. I think it's been out for like 10 years,
12
maybe.
years,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And so now that it's cooled down, I should go. I should
It's-
go see. 'Cause it's the same. It's most of the same crew, right? Or maybe not the
No,
not the
'cause it used-
originals.
The
but-
originals was like Josh Gad and
Oh right. Duh,
and
duh.
the guy from Girls.
Adam Driver?
No, no, the cute gay one.
Oh, Elijah. Oh, fuck. What is his name?
Um,
Don't tell me, but give me a hint. I know
I gotta
his
look it up.
name. I know exactly what you're talking about. He was.
Oh, I know who
original-
Andrew Reynolds.
Andrew Reynolds. Oh, I should have known. He was an original Book of Mormon guy.
Yeah, he was like
Good for him.
he was the original like main character.
That's unbelievable.
Him and then Josh Gad was like his like
I
quirky
always
little sidekick.
knew that's incredible. I knew Josh Gad. I forgot about Josh Gad and being in it. Andrew Reynolds, I had no idea, and I like always loved him from Girls. I thought his breakout shit was Girls, so I guess maybe in terms of like
I think it's like
movies and
similar
stuff.
time periods.
Definitely.
Yeah, and like
Wow,
the
that's
guys who
amazing.
play them now, I'm not even joking, are like doppelgangers.
Love it.
Like
Ooh,
so fun.
I think I
you
gotta
should
look into
go.
It. It's been a while since I've been on Broadway. I'll be honest. Also, too, rest in peace, massive rest in peace to Phantom of the Opera on Broadway has closed.
really?
After 40 years. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why.
I'm
not sure if it's
why?
like a
I
it's
can't
run its
imagine
course,
it wasn't
whatever.
making money.
Right, that's what I think. So I'm not really sure why it's closed or what happened there, but people were saying nice things about it. People weren't like, "No, save it." They were just like, "Oh, it had a good run." So maybe it was just like retiring.
I feel like
I don't know.
40 years is a long
That's
time.
a long fucking time. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
So,
I saw it with my grandma and she almost had a heart attack when the chandelier
the
fell.
chandelier, yeah, of course. It was an incredible
was
play.
crazy.
That's hilarious. It is crazy. She shouldn't see Cursed Child then when the Dementors come
Oh my God,
flying
no, she
through.
would literally just die on the
No,
spot.
she'd literally die. Crazy.
Not kidding.
Oh my God. But if you don't, so obviously you can't see the play now, too late.
Right. Yeah.
But I highly
there a
recommend
movie?
the
I want to see
movie.
Wicked.
Yes.
Wicked,
Wicked's
is
excellent.
so
Yeah. Wicked is
I've
excellent.
seen Wicked, but I want to see it again.
Wicked's excellent. I
They
want to
can
see it again too.
sing.
I know.
Yeah.
God, they can. I used to play the
Stand there with the
Wizard.
That the video of Ariana Grande singing that
yes.
for like whatever
Chills.
where they did like the wizard or what is it called? Witches? What?
I don't know.
Wicked. Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah,
my
yeah,
brain
yeah.
just
When she was
farted.
involved, yeah,
but they
yeah,
did,
yeah.
they did like the TV special
live
thing.
one.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
God, it's like my comfort video.
It's excellent. It's like
she slays.
she is so good at it, and she was perfect for that when they were like casting that and they were
Yeah.
talking about that. I was like, wow, can't be any better than
Yeah.
this. The Wicked soundtrack is deep in my soul because I saw the play, loved the play. My Aunt Barbara took us, and she was like, you guys got to see Wicked, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, got us tickets. It was like the most magical day. Like I think I was definitely in high school. And I then got the soundtrack, which I didn't get to see it with Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel. Obviously,
Yeah, I
they
don't-
were like again
The
original
OG.
cast,
OG.
whatever. I didn't get to see it with them, but I got the soundtrack that obviously had them
Yeah.
singing on it, and I was so obsessed with it. I would put it in my. I was like driving my 1999 red Mustang convertible as a senior in high school. I would have it in my CD player and fucking blast it in the school parking lot. Like, I did not give a fuck. Like, we would leave, like, you know, we'd come out, whatever, everybody gets in their car at the same time. That was
Yeah.
like a
That was-
really fun time.
Oh my god!
Like when you were like, oh, like we're all running around, we all have like our
Yeah.
lanyards
Yeah.
and our
Yeah, like,
keys
Our
and,
lanyards
like,
and clacking.
Oh,
need
yeah,
to ride.
just-
Anyone need a
Yeah,
ride?
yeah, does anyone need a ride?
Yeah.
I can totally bring you home. Like
Yeah.
just,
Right.
just trying to
Yeah,
drive.
I
and
had
like,
my
People
Cheryl
get into like
Bradley
car
lanyard.
accidents because
Of course.
everyone was trying to get out of the parking lot before everyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like everyone sprints over
Yeah.
and like tries to get out. But I never minded like waiting in the line to get out because I would just fucking blast my Wicked CD. And in my head, I was like, oh, nobody can like hear me or see me or anything. Like, wow, we're all in these cars. I was
Yeah.
screaming at the top of my lungs. Like if
That's
anybody had walked
hilarious.
by the car, they would have been like, arrest this girl. Like, what is wrong with this? I was so obsessed. And it like it makes me feel in that way where like songs really fucking hit
Yeah,
you.
that's like
And
me
it's
with
just,
Les
ugh.
Mis.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
yeah,
the
yeah.
Les Mis movie came out, I think I watched it 10 times in 1 week, and I could not stop. I remember on the flight to Mexico, I literally listened to it on repeat.
Of course.
The entire time for like a 6-hour flight.
Of course. When you get really into a play like that and a story, it's like it's
Yeah,
captivating.
I
But
was
that's
obsessed.
exactly how I feel. The soundtrack for Wicked is how I feel there, but that's how I feel about the Phantom of the Opera movie with Gerard Butler, Emmy Rossum. Like
Emmy
what
Rossum.
star-studded.
I don't even know what Phantom of the Opera is about.
Oh my
I
god.
can't even. It's like
So
a
it's
girl
about-
who gets like captured, right?
Yeah, so it's about the Phantom of the Opera is an orphaned child that was like abused, that was taken to live in like the bowels of this opera house, and then had like become a connoisseur of music, like this, whatever, but never was showing his face because he was horribly disfigured as a child. So that's why he has the mask.
Yeah.
And then this girl comes and she's
Emmy
like
Rossum.
Emmy
Yes.
Rossum, and she's like kind of in the background, like she's not the star of the play. And the Phantom like sees her and sees her talent and is like, no, I run this opera house and I want this bitch to be, to be the lead. And when the people are like, who's this fucking guy sending us cryptic notes, like this opera ghost, like who the fuck is
Yeah.
this? He starts killing people and he's like, no, I'm for real.
Whoa.
It's like kind of dark.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm for real. Like you make her the fucking star. And then like really all he wants is like this girl to be in love with him. Like he's,
Yeah.
he like kidnaps her at one point and
Yeah.
brings her into like the depths of the opera house. Again, he has this like weird underground chamber. It's fucking crazy. Like all of it's nuts. I could not recommend it more. Like, yes, it's a musical. People are weird about musicals, but
I like a musical.
there are some regular like speaking parts to it. It's not 100% musical, but it's pretty heavy musical. Highly recommend. But yeah, rest in peace. No longer on Broadway. Bummed about
Rest in
that.
peace.
I really was gonna maybe try to go see it before it was gone, but alas.
Nah, but Bad
things
Cinderella's
don't
up
work
there,
out.
so go get on
Oh
that.
yeah, I'll get in on that. I'll get in on that, and we've got it on lock.
I'm a bad
I'm your
Cinderella.
bad Cinderella.
I love it. What was I gonna say? Okay.
What
just
should we
trying to think
dive
of-
into?
I'm trying to think what to dive into.
should we dive into
go
T-Money?
right into T Swift Watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
I think it's time.
I'm excited to talk. Did you finish Court?
Oh, not yet. No, I have
Okay.
I have like an 2 hours left in my
Okay.
audibles, but I can kind of. I'm at the point in the book where like shit is about to go
Hit the
down.
fan,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
about to like she just got to the like the
under the
wherever
mountain?
fuck. Under the mountain.
Yeah.
Under the mountain. Okay, so yes, we have a couple of things we're talking about today. We've got T Swift Watch. A quick shout out to the Central Park horses. We've got what else? We've got A Court of Thorns and Roses, and a little bit about the Love Is Blind fiasco.
Oh, okay.
What do we want to talk about first? Love Is Blind. Get out of the way.
Yeah, because I didn't watch.
So
I just have seen people complain.
I've watched I'm on record saying that I think Love Is Blind is one of the most creative like reality show
You are.
love shows in a while. And this season I was captivated, but I think that the way that they released the episodes this time around, they were releasing like not a predictable amount. Like some days they would release, or some weeks they would release 3, others it was 5. Like it was kind of weird, and I lost track of things. So I've never seen the last 2 or 3 episodes, which I know are like the most important for this fucking reunion. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to watch the reunion. I'm not so pressed about it because I need to catch up on it. Although I know everything that happened just based on spoilers. Like everybody talks about it all the time. And I do love that everybody is into it. Netflix decided to do a live stream for the reunion, which I would have been all over if I had been caught up. So I am almost thankful that I wasn't, because it was a fucking nightmare. And they couldn't stream. They were an hour and a half late, I think, is
Something
what the official thing
ridiculous.
was. It was supposed to be 8 o'clock on Sunday. And then they tweeted, like, we're going to be 15 minutes late. Like, love is late, whatever. And then later deleted the tweet. And they were an hour and a half late. Most people didn't even get to watch it live. And so it was just a fiasco. But I don't really get why they didn't just do live on YouTube. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Netflix on the Netflix YouTube channel stream the SAG Awards? Because that's how I watched the SAG Awards, was live
God,
on
I don't
YouTube. And I'm 99% sure it was on Netflix's page.
Huh.
And that was seamless. Let me look right now. Netflix SAG Awards. Yeah. It was Netflix did a live on YouTube from their account. That was the SAG Awards, which is a massive
Maybe there was
award
something
show.
like happening behind the scenes.
There must be, because I don't know why they and if they aren't confident in their technology for everyone to watch through the app, which seems to have been the problem. Like if they can't get that figured out or whatever, why not do it on their YouTube page? Like that's
that was
YouTube has
weird.
got live on fucking lock. Like YouTube Live is great. Like that they rarely fuck up. Like they really know what's up. Maybe they were trying to do it all in house and see what was going on, but all I know is that everybody was fucking pissed, and I would have been legitimately furious if I had been watching in real time. So I'm really glad that I wasn't. I have yet to watch it yet, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But I will say that the balls of Love is Blind to put a must-watch reunion on Sunday night at 8 o'clock, knowing that Succession is at 9 o'clock, is fucking crazy. So I don't know why they thought that. I was obviously waiting for Succession. Great episode. I hope you guys are catching up. I think we'll do like a... people were mad at me last week they said I spoiled it. I feel like I gave 1,000 warnings. No?
Spoiled what?
But did I accidentally spoil before I gave the warnings? I don't remember.
It was Wednesday when this came
Right,
out.
exactly. People get
It's
get off your
appointment
fucking,
television.
Chill about the
I
spoilers
don't
for
feel bad.
Succession. But because of that, I don't want to fuck anybody over. Like I know everybody's on their own timeline, so we won't talk about it again until like the finale, and then we'll do maybe like a whole thing about it. So
I will-
because then it'll be the series finale.
I will
And I know you're
flip
into it,
shit.
and maybe Jay, if you want to catch up to it, you don't have to. But if you
I
were
actually
interested
watched
in
one
catching up.
episode with my brother.
Oh,
And it
fabulous.
was fine.
Yeah, if you decide to show interest, don't
Yeah.
worry. We're not going to talk about it again until the end.
Perfect.
And that'll be it. So, all right, let's get into Taylor Watch. Taylor
Where
Watch.
is she?
Where is she? Who is she? Where's she been? What's she wearing? I love it. I love Taylor Watch. She's back in New York City, bitches. Like,
how does she
what is she
fish
doing?
bar? How does she keep getting back here?
Dude,
Like, she
private
was, you know,
jets.
private
man.
jet.
She's out
Right.
here taking those private jets. She's saying, fuck you. I don't care about your emissions. And neither do I. I don't care. Taylor Swift, take as many private jets as you want. Like, just do it. Like, I don't know. She was in Tampa, obviously, was her last round of shows. Yeah. The pictures from Tampa were really cracking me up because as a girl with curly hair, I understand what
Yeah.
it's like to be dancing around on the stage in the humidity. And Taylor, we had full curly hair Taylor. And I also saw a bunch of videos of like her stage getting all fucked up. Like she was tried to dive into the stage,
I saw
but it
I
didn't open
know
on
what that was.
time.
Okay.
So that raised a question for me. I wonder, do you guys know, like, do they travel with that stage? Like, does that stage have to drive, or do they
So-
like build it in every town?
One of my best friends from high school's sister works on the set,
Oh, love it!
or like built this, like designed the set.
amazing,
Slay for her.
major slay. Wow, Taylor, thank you from us all.
Thank you, Paige.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But they basically have like, they like set it up and take it down. And then I think that's part of why she only does them on the weekends.
Totally. Well, it makes complete sense if but I'm wondering, like, I guess they have to bring it with them, right? Like they have to put it on a truck and
There's,
load
like,
it
a
over
truck.
and build it again.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they
but
go
I guess
from boop, boop, boop.
all artists have to do that if they have a specific stage.
Yeah. Well, especially hers is like a freaking empire.
It's so crazy.
So
I know.
And like all of the intricacies of like the diving and the
Totally.
I mean,
There's
it's
so
a
much
whole
that
thing.
could go wrong.
Yeah.
That I'm honestly surprised that something hadn't gone wrong until now. Like I was surprised that even happened.
Right.
And she still did it. She still did the dive whole thing. But I guess the like version of her that is what is it? Like a video
Like
up top.
like
It's her
the-
swimming.
yeah.
I guess that was like halfway down the thing before she even dove in. So
Oh,
kind of
okay.
people were like, it took away the magic. I'm like, get over it. Like, we all know what's happening.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal. She's still an icon. What songs were we crying about? Or we weren't crying that hard. I think.
Treacherous.
The
The Great War.
And You're on Your Own Kid.
You're on your own kid.
I love The Great War.
Very sad. I'm
Mean.
very sad about You're on your own kid. Very sad
I'm
about
really
Mean.
sad about You're on Your Own
Yeah.
Kid.
Very sad about Mean.
What was the other one that she did with Mean?
I think it was a good one too.
Yeah,
Was it Clean?
No,
No.
it was like another like fuck you song.
I'm not
Let me look,
sure, but I am.
Because weren't we both like, no?
Yeah, we were so pissed. I was upset by Mean for
Yeah.
sure, but I can't remember the other one. The Great War is something crazy that
Yeah,
that
we
I
were saying no over Mean.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Mean and Mad Woman.
Oh no,
Yes.
I'm saying no again because I love that
Yes.
song. Fuck. I am the most shocked out of all those things. I'm most shocked about the Great War. That's her big song about like
know.
she and Joe overcame all these problems and got back together. So
know. She's
everybody
leading
being
us
like,
through a mind
she's,
warfield.
she really is. Everyone talking about like she switched out Invisible String for the one because one's a song about getting together and one's a song about loss. Well, what about this one? That's literally her and Joe overcoming a massive
I know.
like rift in the relationship. So I don't know what's
I
gonna
love
happen
that
with
song.
that.
And
Me
I
too, that's a
love
good
You're
song.
on Your Own Kid.
I
You're on Your Own
love
Kid
You're
makes
on
me
But
Your
cry
she
every time.
said that she can do midnight songs as much as she wants, she said.
So true. So
Yeah.
I like
true.
how she just makes all of these rules.
She's making
I know,
her own
she's
rules.
making
like
up-
nothing.
Yeah.
She
She's
don't
making
care.
up rules for herself. Yeah.
Yeah.
As if we're gonna be like, no, Taylor, you're playing too many
Yeah.
songs. Like, forget it.
My
We're sick of
tour
hearing
date
it.
is coming very soon.
Wait, what, a
May
couple
13th.
weeks. Fuck, that's
Yeah.
so soon.
You're on a
I
one.
know.
You're on a 1 month countdown.
That's when I'm
Less
at
than
that.
1
That's
month.
when I'm at that wedding. That's when I'm at my friend's wedding is that weekend, and that's what I was like. You're gonna have to let me know. I'm gonna be drunk at that wedding, and you have to
I am
send
going
videos.
to literally like have such a pit in
I'm
my
gonna be
stomach
with a bunch of
all
Swifties
day.
too. That's
Yeah.
like a Swiftie crew, so you're gonna
Yeah,
have to keep us
I'll,
posted.
I'll keep you guys posted.
Oh my god!
I know.
I think those backup tickets we have are still that like May 26th. I'm still waiting on. You know what? I brought that up again today. I brought up the Taylor Swift tickets to Game Time again, and I was like blah 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 because I just want to make sure that that's not like that. Nobody is helping us before we start shelling
Yeah.
out because I'm ready to shell out again. We're all going. This is
Yeah.
happening. We're going.
I'll do whatever.
So
it takes.
it's all gonna happen. I just want to make sure, like maybe we go all the days. Like I don't know. Like I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well, if you guys go to the 26th, like I'm coming with you guys.
we have those 2 tickets for
Yeah.
the 26th. I think maybe we add more to that, or if
Right.
we get other tickets, you guys can have those. Like I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out like what the fuck.
I
just
will
wish that
do
people were
inappropriate things for those.
100%.
I'm sorry.
I just wish that people were like a little less secretive about what's happening with tickets. Like people are always like, "Oh, we'll see," and I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
Yes or no?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, how many
yeah.
outfits do I have to make?
Yeah.
So that's
yeah,
what I really care about.
I'm getting worried about that.
Yeah, same. But yeah,
yeah.
so Taylor last night, she's at Lure Fish Bar.
She's
Best
under my
restaurant.
nose.
Ordering tuna tacos. Love that.
I love.
Question for you guys. I obviously loved that video because I liked that girl's energy, thought it was funny,
Yeah.
reading her order, whatever. What do you think about people reading Taylor Swift's food orders online?
Is that a thing? That's the first time I've ever seen that.
I have never seen it either until
Yeah,
that
how
girl
did they
did
even
it.
get it?
I
It's-
have, that's
I have
why
no idea. It's a
that's why I was
slippery slope, I
confused.
will say. I think it's a slippery slope.
I think it got taken down
Oh, did
Really?
it?
because I think Grace
Oh.
O'Malley tried to send it to me, and like now it's like not there.
Oh shit, maybe she deleted it. Maybe
I mean,
she
she
panicked.
probably
Yeah.
got like contacted.
Because I'll
by
be honest,
Taylor.
it is like at first I was like, oh my god, LOL, like slay our queen,
Yeah.
like perfect order. But then in my head I'm like, oh, what an invasion! Like that is totally.
And
like,
then she was like with a blonde woman.
oh, that too.
Yeah.
Whether it was,
Someone was-
and then it got that got me thinking like, is this a joke? Like, is she making this up and she's
Yeah.
trying to make some kind of like lesbian joke? Like what? Are we
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
here?
Right. I'm like, is she trying to say it's Carly Kloss?
No, she said tiny blonde. I think she's like everybody's saying like Diana Argon or whatever.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. That was apparently
like a
that's a
thing, a
rumor.
rumor.
Wonderland is about her allegedly. Like who
I love
knows?
Diana
Again,
Argon.
all these things, and I know that in the past Taylor Swift has talked about how I don't know why I'm touching that. It just felt like I needed to. In the past, Taylor Swift has talked about how she doesn't like when people say those things, like doesn't like that
Why
kind
would
of
you?
speculation
Yeah.
about like her sexuality and whatever, which I totally understand. I don't know if it's like an upsetting thing or like I'm not sure why. I don't know. I guess
Well,
it's
yeah, I mean,
uncomfortable.
it
It's just
is.
uncomfortable for people to say those
it's
things.
like our divorced father, Harry Styles,
yeah,
also
yeah.
goes through the same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's kind of a similar vibe, and it's just always uncomfortable. And I feel like she, just because she like brings us into a lot of her different lessons that she's learned in relationships and the growth and the pitfalls and whatever it is. Doesn't mean that we need to know everything about her life. And
Totally.
I think that that's kind of where the like
Keep some things private.
the sexuality thing falls. Like who cares? Whatever. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm conflicted about the like seeing her food order and reading it online. Like I don't know. People were commenting being like, this is an invasion of privacy. This is stalking. This is crazy. Whatever. And I don't.
She's
totally
just getting tuna sashimi. It's
right.
not
Like
that
we're
deep.
not. I think it's the thing itself is obviously like nothing. But I can't. I try to think of myself.
I
like,
get
if
what
I'm
people
so
are
famous,
saying. Yeah, if I was like so famous, I wanted to eat and like someone was like literally staring at me, watching me, and then like telling everyone, I'd be like, all right, really?
and like got my
I can't-
receipt and then like read my receipt out. Like it feels stalkerish. It feels weird. But again, like I loved it. Like I was like, yes, best order ever. But I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying.
I
for
get
sure.
nervous for.
There's a line.
I think, yeah. And
Yeah.
I think that the idea of fame sometimes scares me if I think too much about it. You know what I mean? Like I am so overwhelmed by the thought of someone being that famous. Like that people are like stalking your every move to the point where they're getting a hold of your meal receipts. Like it's just, I don't know. Like this world is
no
big.
stone is left unturned.
Right. This world is big. These people are famous. It's fucking crazy. And it just, it blows my mind. Makes me spin in circles a little bit. Let's see.
She looked slay though.
She looked slay. She looked
I liked
amazing.
that outfit.
She had a really cute little side over button jeans, A Goldie. I looked up, that's my new favorite jean brand. But
And I wish I
I've
could
been
afford
slaying.
them.
I've been
So
slaying them.
expensive.
I have only one pair. I'm acting like it's my new favorite jeans. I've literally
But
one
I've heard
pair.
they're awesome.
Yeah,
are
I
really
got one
good.
pair on sale and they were too sale. And they were great.
They're worth it if ever you
Then
are
I
finding them on sale for sure.
Got too fat.
right. It's okay, girl. You're going through a breakup.
Yeah.
It'll bounce back.
You'll be back in those jeans
Yeah,
in 2 weeks.
yeah,
Because you'll be
hopefully.
fitting in those jeans in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But no, they slay. So she's slaying in them, and I forget what kind of top she's wearing. I think just like a casual top.
It was
I
like a
don't know.
black like button.
Yeah,
like,
she looked
buttoned
cute.
up
Yeah, just
little
like a
bodysuit.
cutie little.
They're like
She
casual.
looks so normal.
Yeah,
very normal.
That was the first time where the pictures of her walking in the street where they looked most casual. Like it didn't look like she had like security around her or anything.
No.
She was kind of walking in the street, and
And that's not a place you want to be walking.
definitely not. But I also think that in that outfit and how casual she looked and how whatever, that's one of the things where I worry that like, what if I walk past her and don't notice her?
I know.
because
You
that's
would
the
notice her,
first
Kelly.
time. I know that I would. I'm always looking for her.
You would
But
just
I
like feel her energy. I feel
totally like
Because you would
100%.
see everyone turning their heads. She's also like a
But that-
6 foot tall blonde
True,
woman.
she's so tall. I have to remember
Yeah.
that. Like she kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. But I will say that those pictures are the first time that I've seen her so casual that I think I could have missed her on the street. Like, what if I didn't
Right.
I
see
just
her?
don't think you'd miss her, Kelly. I
think
trust
you're
you.
Right. I think you're right.
I'm also like not in that area that much. Like unless it's the weekend.
Neither am I. Yeah, I'm only down
I
there
am.
now.
You're in. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
So you are in there,
I'm
and
in
I
there.
used to be in there. I used to go for walks down there all the time. But
Yeah.
now I walk along the park.
Maybe
so
she went to Finelli's after.
Maybe.
who knows? Maybe she got herself an ice cream cone somewhere.
Yeah, maybe Taylor's an Alita dirtbag.
Damn.
I
People are
love
wondering
Laura
if she
Fishburne.
people are wondering if she lives. So I don't think that she has a house in New York anymore. I think that she had Cornelia Street.
I thought she
doesn't-
had one in Tribeca.
I know. I think she has. I don't know if it's like a home or what it is. Like, because don't you think people would know where it is? People are so
Well, that
crazy.
picture, that tweet I sent.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if that's accurate or not.
But I wonder if that's like her house.
Yeah,
Well, that.
I know.
Oh, I wanted to bring that up too because that. So Gia sent us a tweet that was Taylor in Soho, but then also there was like a picture of like a Law and Order filming going in like kind of the same spot. I'm wondering, it wasn't really clear in the tweet, but I'm wondering if that was around the same time.
Yeah.
Because the way that Taylor was dressed, she was wearing like a weird like spray. What's it called?
like a pink. I think.
like the Jersey Shore like
Yeah,
shitty
yeah.
Oh yeah, like
spray. What the fuck is
graffiti?
that called?
No.
Yeah, like graffiti, like whatever. You know what I mean? Graffiti type New York sweatshirt, and she had different hair. Like her hair looked funny, like almost like she was wearing a wig.
Yeah.
and it made me think that she is like having a cameo on Law and Order, which would make sense because of Olivia Benson. So I feel like
That'd
we
be
got to keep
funny.
our eyes peeled
Yeah.
for potential like Taylor Swift in the background of a Law and Order show, or like a quick like.
Yeah. Quick.
Excuse me,
something.
ma'am. I don't have time to talk to you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
right.
something like that. Like, I just would love that. So we'll see what's going on with that. And, you know, slay another day.
Yeah.
Where is she this weekend? Where is she this weekend?
I don't know. Let me look.
I don't know either. I love this Taylor watch, like for the tour. Like, it's just fun. Taylor concert this weekend.
Events.
My Gmail's always
what's
asking
today's
me like
date?
today is
18.
the
She's in Texas, Houston.
Oh, that's
on
right.
The
Oh, yeah, because
21st
I thought
and
it was
the
so.
22nd.
I thought it was so weird for her to go from Dallas to Florida to back
But
to
if she's
Houston.
not doing it in like consecutive dates,
Houston,
she
then
can kinda bop
Georgia.
True, I
around.
guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Right, because it's not like she's chilling in
There are
in
so
Houston.
many more days for her to do right where you left me, and it's
Fuck,
really just
I
stressing
know.
me
It's
out.
like, please don't. Please don't.
Please don't.
Praying.
Please. We
I
have.
pray for you
I
for that.
pray.
I pray for you for that. You deserve the W. Like,
Thank you,
But it's
I
also
know.
so soon until you get to be there.
Yeah, that's you.
which is
know.
good.
You really.
I hope that for you at your
she's
show.
not doing.
I
She's not doing it
pray.
Tuesday,
I pray.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I
She's doing
know.
Friday, Saturday, Sundays.
Yeah, I know.
There's
Yeah.
only so many.
There's time. There's time.
I saw a girl that was like me in August at my show when like there's no songs left, like no surprise
Yeah,
songs
yeah.
left.
She's doing like what's like her random like songs like Safe and Sound and like
Oh God, yeah, like,
like, Eyes
the Hunger
Open,
Games
yeah.
ones that
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
I don't really care about. Like I don't know. Whenever all the like movie ones,
the Lorax theme. That's what
Right.
they said. They're like when she's doing songs for the Lorax soundtrack.
I get hyped for
Everybody's
that. I get hyped for
waiting
that
for
if that
you
were
to
the case.
break
Or wait, no, did she? Yeah, she sang on the Lorax soundtrack.
Yeah,
Or
she did like a song with Zac Efron. I
Yeah,
thought.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So I would be bummed out if she's singing the song from like Carolina from Where the Crawdads Sing. Like I'd be pissed
Yeah,
about
if
all
she
those.
sings
Like,
that,
those
I'm
are
out.
not. I don't want the movie songs. I want the songs that like touch my soul.
Yep.
I want the lakes.
Who is I? I would die for the lakes. Would die for the lakes. I feel like somebody was saying something the other day that really troubled me.
Oh
And it was that they didn't like the Lover album. Were you guys here for this?
no, but I wonder
Who
who that
the
was.
fuck was I talking
It wasn't
to?
Fights. Fights loves that album.
No. I was in like a fight with them about it, and I
Was
was
it
like,
Big
"Well,
Cat?
you don't fucking know." No, but I was in a fight with him too. He's such a fucking troll. All these trolls try to come here and get me riled up, and they're right because I will get riled up. Like I'll get riled up every single time. Can't help myself. Shit, who was I talking to? I don't know. It must not be that important. But I
love
was
the
I
Lover
was
album.
very much against it. I was like, no, the Lover album fucking slays. Everything about it is good. So
I love that
It's
album.
definitely
Yeah.
not in my top.
I love that album.
people, I love it so much more than I thought I would. Like I really
I consider it a no skip album almost.
I'm
Besides, like,
almost on that
me,
level. Yeah.
Besides like me,
I'm whatever
and
about me. I'm whatever about me. I'm
everyone on my
whatever
For You
about,
page now is like, I want me acoustic as my surprise song. I'm like, there are better options
Excuse
for
me,
you
what?
out there.
Who's
They're like,
asking for that?
like I've had 5 or 6 TikToks on my For You page being like, me and the 4 other people who want me acoustic as my surprise song. I'm like, you can do better.
Taylor should round up those people and play a personal
Yeah,
concert
Just for
of
themselves.
just me
Just for them.
acoustic.
Yeah,
like,
they're
that's
like
fine.
me acoustic,
If
no
you
Brendan
love,
Urie.
if you like, I love Taylor, but I don't know if I'm me acoustic love.
No.
You know what I mean?
But-
It's like I don't mind that song. It's whatever. It's silly. It's cute. It's campy. Blah blah blah. But like that's not the no.
No. Also, yeah, but besides that, what's a skip on Lover?
I don't even know.
The
Some
only-
I skip.
I skipped the one about her sick mom.
That's me too. That's
Because
what
I
was just
can't
about to say.
But that's
Oh,
because it's
yeah.
a bad
Get
song.
better.
Soon
Soon
you'll
you'll
get
get
better.
better. I just
Love,
can't.
Get better.
I can't take
It's
it.
just sad as fuck. Yeah,
It's
I just
just
cry
so
every
sad.
time. But everything else is great.
Yeah,
Everything
it's a good
else
album.
is great. All right, so well, as always, your number one news source for where the
Yep.
fuck Taylor Swift is and what she's up to. This podcast right here. Okay, that's it.
Taylor Watts.
Moving on to another world of fantasy and overindulgence. A Court of Thorns and Roses, the book.
I love
I'm
this
excited.
series more than life.
So here's my thing. Everybody was talking about this series.
Yeah, it was all over my TikTok.
all of my TikTok as well as we are Harry Potter hoes. People suggest this book if you are a Harry Potter fan. I will agree if you're a female Harry Potter fan,
Right.
And if you are also open to other like
Genres of
magic,
fantasy.
yeah,
Yes,
like
yes,
magic
yes.
stuff, like
Yes,
fairies and
fairies,
such.
yes.
Because not everybody is. Harry Potter
I
was
was
a hard sell.
super hesitant because I
Me
saw
too.
it all over my TikTok and I read the back and it was like
Yeah.
fairy blah blah. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the
like,
fuck
chill,
is this?
okay,
Yeah,
like
this is for
fairies,
nerds. And
Yeah.
then Francesca started reading it, so I was like, oh fuck, like I want to read it. So then I started reading it, and then it was game over from there.
It is excellent.
Yeah.
And I'll say this too. It took me a minute to get into.
Yeah.
The beginning parts where and this if you haven't read the book yet, maybe skip this if you don't want spoilers. I'm not really going to spoil anything. I'm just kind of talking about the plot, but we're just going to finish out the show with this, I think. So, the beginning parts where Farah is in like her hometown and they're
Yeah.
struggling and they're poor and
Yeah.
she's trying to, you know, I don't know. It's very Hunger
Hunt.
Games vibes.
Yeah, yeah,
like Hunger
yeah.
Games, Katniss taking care of the family.
Yeah.
Like everybody's, you know, comatose because they're
Yeah.
malnourished and whatever. That's all sad and terrible, whatever. Then she gets taken, like she kills this like fairy accidentally. She gets taken into this other world. And then this
Yeah.
other world is like, you know, the best place on earth. Like
Yeah.
that's when shit starts getting interesting. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, here are the riches.
Yeah.
Here's the magic.
The hot
like here's
men.
the hot people.
Yeah.
Right. Like everyone's hot. Everyone's cool. Like
Yeah.
everybody's trying to fuck. Like we're drinking fairy wine and we're dancing.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're getting crazy. So that is when I really started listening. And then all of a sudden I found, and again, I'm listening on Audible. You guys know I'm an Audible girl. And I'm listening. I kept accidentally, the woman who narrates it, it sounds to me like, I didn't actually look up and see who it was, but it sounds to me a little bit like AI. And so I'm having a hard time keeping attention unless I'm like really listening. And because she's just kind of easy to tune out for some reason. But I found myself like wrapped with attention when they start getting into like the more intimate moments of like, will they, won't they, with
Yeah,
Farrah
yeah.
and what's his name?
Tamlin.
Tamlin.
Yeah.
And it's like he's this like fairy high lord thing and she's like this, you know, human and it's whatever. And it's like, it sounds so lame to
I
describe
know,
it,
I
but I
know.
swear, like
It's so good.
it's like, it's, I wouldn't say it's 50 Shades esque, but it has that like sexy,
it gets graphic for
forbidden.
sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
it gets graphic. It has this like sexy, like powerful person over like
Yeah.
a less powerful person who but still has like her head on her shoulders and it's still
Yeah.
like consensual. It's still like it's all
Yeah.
there, whatever. Like it's a very interesting take. Like the story would play if they weren't fairies and such. Like they basically
Yeah.
just took like a sexy story and made them fairies.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it.
Yeah,
And
it's so good.
I'm almost finished with the first book and I'm gonna get all the way back in. Like I'm down for the new series. I'm ready to go.
it
think it's gonna be
gets
good.
so much better. The thing with her books is like they really don't start to like pick up until like the last like couple chapters. Like
Right.
that's like when everything kind of happens. So it's like a lot to take in. Like once
Yeah.
you're like at the end of the book, like a lot happens, which I don't really love.
That's where I'm at. I'm on like the chapter. Let me see right now what chapter I'm on. I'm on like chapter 34 or something.
Yeah,
like
like
that.
that's when
I'm-
it starts
I'm
to get
deep
crazy.
in.
Like when they get like when he gets like captured or whatever.
Yeah, like he's
yeah.
right now. He is captured. She just got there, and she's like, yeah, wow, I have like.
And
10
she has
chapters
to
left.
like save him.
and
or
they're
whatever.
talking right now. She's
Yeah.
talking to the head bitch in charge right now.
Yeah,
And she-
Aramantha.
Yeah,
whatever.
Aramantha. Yeah, that bitch. Who I think I like her. I'm like, ooh, she's a good villain. Like,
She's a good villain.
her whole thing. Like, you find out about her later in the book, but her whole thing is that she's like like a lover scorned. Like, she's
Yeah.
trying to get revenge on these people who like killed her love, and it's
Yeah.
like whatever. And I love a woman scorned. Like, I can't lie. And so she's wreaking havoc. She's killing humans. She's killing everybody.
yeah, she's killing everyone.
She's pissed off because
Yeah.
her like lover was killed, and she's like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
And I get it. I get that kind of rage.
Yeah.
And it's got to burn out eventually, but for now,
Yeah,
it's
it gets so good.
interesting-
And then like just wait because
I'm
the
excited.
rest of the series is so good.
Excellent.
And yeah, the last book, I just finished it like last month or so.
Mm-hmm.
The sexual stuff gets up.
Kicks
to-
right up.
to 100%.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
and
go.
it's good.
I was surprised. I don't know why I didn't expect it to be like a romantic book. Like, I just figured it was going to be
I
another
knew
like
there was
action
a romance,
and, like,
but I didn't think
you
it was
know.
like graphic like that.
No.
But it's not like anything like crazy. But then like yeah, the last book you're like,
but it's sexy. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's sexy as hot.
described
Yeah.
in a very sexy way.
Yes.
And I'm always pushing the Quinn app. I say this all the time. Shout out to my friend Caroline Spiegel, who founded this app. It's called Quinn, and it's audio porn. And so you like listen to scenarios. Basically, like, again, for someone who's always listening to books on tape and stuff, it's like
Yeah.
perfect for me. But it's really great for a lot of it's geared towards women, but men can listen too, because there are like female voices as well. But they basically like describe scenarios and like they're talking to you and whatever. It's like very I don't know. It's very much. I always think of it as like, oh, the hair on the back of my neck is standing up.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah,
like, oh my
yeah.
god, sexy.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? And I was shocked by how much I felt that listening to this
Yeah.
story. I was like, oh my fucking god,
Yeah.
like, this is biting her neck.
Yeah.
Like, get out. Like, it just sounds so dumb.
Yeah.
But just the way that it was described and like I don't know. It's
Yeah.
very well done.
You're in for
if you're
a
into like
great
some fairy
ride.
sex book.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
and like
I'd give it a
everything you
chance.
think you know now.
Yeah.
Just don't.
I have predictions.
Yeah.
You know who I think I don't know. I don't know the end of the story.
Yeah.
I appreciate Farrah and Tamlin together, but Lucien's something's happening with Lucien. Like he can't just be this hot guy on the side. Like he basically is described as like a hot fucking guy, but he has one eye or whatever. So it's like tough. Maybe he's dead. I don't know. Like I don't spoil it yet, but I won't
say anything.
I'm just saying right now that I have feelings about other people. I also have feelings about that guy in the night court, that slutty mistress guy. Yes. Because they interacted. I fucking know. Like I know. I have to finish this book so I can like be validated.
He literally
he swept me off my feet. Like the minute I felt that like
Kelly,
bad boy vibe,
just
I was like,
wait
ooh,
for the
I
other
fuck with him.
books. He literally he just threw away every expectation I have of the man. Like,
I loved his energy.
I can't. I think it's supposed to be like a show or a movie or something.
Oh, I can't wait.
So
I hope
really,
so.
Really, really hoping they do the right casting for him because he is perfect.
He's described as like literally the perfect man. Also, too, a part of the story is that like all these fairies at the beginning, they have to wear these masks. It's like this whole thing to protect them from magic. It's like a curse, whatever the fuck. But what's his name?
Rysand.
Well,
people say Rysand. I say Rysand.
I think in the thing, I don't know what it is, how it was in Audible, I forget. But he doesn't have a mask on. So, and he, I think, was the first person that they described like,
she
without
was like,
a mask.
He is literally so beautiful.
Yes, and I was like, oh, fuck. So
yeah.
I have like the most clear picture in my head of this hot ass guy.
With
so
like
he's
dark
been,
hair. Yeah.
Ooh, he's been in my head. Oh, I can't wait to learn more about him. And I like that he's like this little bitch boy to the head bitch in charge. And he's like, yeah, whatever. I like, keep my lady feeling right.
Yeah,
I don't know. Loving it. Can't wait to finish it. Gonna definitely talk about those books. Again, always talking about Harry Potter. Got to switch it up sometimes. Yeah. It's spring, summer, work in those beach reads and stuff.
It's a great, just like sitting, relaxing, easy read.
Totally. Very fun. But that's about it, I think. What else? Oh, I'm not going to say what happened. I'll tell you guys off camera. But I played a game of the dozen this morning. And I believe, good.
The tea.
I believe that,
we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. I believe that it is airing tonight, Wednesday, is when the match comes out. We're gunning for the tournament, so give the Misfits a watch. I'm always pushing the dozen. I fucking love trivia. Congratulations, rookie of the week!
Thanks, guys. Shout out to One Direction for being
proud.
the easiest niche category of all time.
We're the smartest bitches in the room.
We are.
I'm just so proud of us.
We're
all.
most of the women on the dozen in this room right now.
Really
We
are.
just need Fran, and then we're all good.
It's great. I love it. I love the
Is
feeling.
that really it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're the only girls left because other girls have tried it and now, but then they kind of fall off. Well, anyway, so congratulations to us all the time for being the smartest women in the room. Catch up on the dozen coming out tonight. My episode, any of our episodes that have come out in the last couple of weeks, check it out for sure. Watch us on YouTube. I'm bad at promoting YouTube. I'm bad at promoting everything. We know this, but watch it on YouTube. I think we're gonna try. I was chatting with Deb. She thinks maybe we should make our own page. Okay. We'll see about that. It sounds like an uphill battle, but we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. Just watch us on YouTube. Make us feel better. And that's it. We'll see you guys next week.